What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Blue Fox 22 coming after something a little different today. Today we're going to play Child of Light. We finished up Please Don't Touch Anything, so I figured we'd start a new game, and add this to the roster to take the place of Please Don't Touch Anything. Pharaoh Rebirth Plus will be coming back soon too. So right now we are playing Best of Loathing, Child of Light, Pharaoh Rebirth Plus, Minecraft, of course, and every now and then other games thrown in here and there. But yeah, I figured we'd try something different. I have played this in the past, and I always wanted to do an LP of it, but at the time my system wasn't strong enough to run recording software and play the game at the same time. So yeah. But I figured that now that I have a way better computer than I've had in the past, I figured we would, give this a shot. Now this is going to be a blind LP. I've played this to a point, but yeah, I got 2 hours 35 minutes, but I've played this in the past before that too. You have downloaded a pack of Tumble Oculi containing 2 rubies, 2 sapphires, 2 emeralds, 1 citrine, 1 amethyst, and 1 tourmaline. They have been added to the Oculi menu. You downloaded a new skin for Aurora. Spoiler alert. And go to the options menu inside the main menu to access it. You have downloaded several clusters of Stardust containing 1 MP, 1 defense, 1 magic defense. They have been added to the inventory menu. Okay, we're gonna skip past all the downloadable content because I don't want to spoil. Ooh. I don't know what I did, so forgive me. I don't want to spoil anything for you. But I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let the intro play.
Child, tuck yourself in bed and let me tell a story of Lemuria, a long-lost kingdom, and a girl born for glory. In Austria was a crown land ruled by a duke. Aurora was his daughter, child of a duchess mysterious, beloved by her father. He raised the girl alone. They were rarely apart, till the duke felt lonely and misplaced his heart. It was the Great Friday before Easter 1895. Players performed for the Duke, his new bride at his side. That night, Aurora went to sleep. The fire burned down low. She caught a chill that spread. Her skin was cold as snow. At dawn they found her, vacant, Aurora's light gone out. Her father wept and pleaded, but there could be no doubt. For all intents and purposes, Aurora was dead. And yet, once upon a time, she awoke in a strange land instead.
Chapter 1. The Girl and the Firefly. Wake me from the slumber. Okay, so our little hero here is named Aurora. First off, we're gonna jump right into this so I can show you different things. I'm going to explain some things first, and then we're going to go and do the tutorial. So, this is an RPG. So you're going to have your, pretty much your typical RPG stats. Standard RPG system to a point. As you progress along, you will gain different skills and abilities as you get stronger. It is possible to completely max this out. It's not hard. It's just it can be a little grindy. Oculi allow you to make your attack stronger, your defense stronger, and give you a passive ability. There are 3 tier of oculi, I believe. Yeah. We have rough, we have tumbled, and we have faceted. And then I think there's 4. I think there's perfect. It's rare that you get perfect. 3 Aaron stones, I believe, give you a ridiculous ability. But I like to do this first. That'll give you amethyst. That'll give you diamond. Diamonds are pretty good. They're pretty good. They're really good. So I think of it as this. We have our basic elements of water, fire, and wind. Tourmaline, amethyst, and citrine are air, ice, and lightning, I believe. And then, yeah, they give you a hint as to how certain things work if you press X. And then other ones, here we can go into this. So this will do water damage for your attacks. You want to be careful though, because it won't do as much damage to lightning-based enemies, but it will do double damage to fire-based enemies. But everything, so far, when I've encountered, everything was percentage-based, which was actually pretty cool. So we have water, fire, and lightning. And then we have tourmaline, which is paralysis. We have amethyst, which is this gives you puts you pretty much in a critical mode. So when you're at critical health, you'll get a damage boost depending on the size of tourmaline you have equipped. So if you have, for your, in this case, your attacking slot, you have a tumbled amethyst, and you'll get a 30% attack boost, damage boost, when your health drops below 20%. Citrine does lightning damage. Or light damage, I should say. Diamond for attack increases speed. When you put it on for your defense or your armor, you gain extra experience. And then for passive, it increases your magic casting speed. I like to do diamond, faceted diamond, for my attack. The Aaron Stone is, I believe that was, if it's not DLC, I think it's a difficulty thing. Correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comments so I can remember correctly. But the Aaron Stone, when it's equipped to attack, it increases your percent chance of doing critical damage. For defense, it increases your chance to dodge. And for passive, if the wearer dies in battle, he or she will recover 50% of their HP at the end of the battle. But that's if you have a party member with you. Right now, you don't have any party members with you. You're by yourself. So my number one tip to anybody, if you do manage to get the game, which I will leave a link in the description for the game, I believe you have it. It downloads the Ubisoft player. I think it is mandatory for it. That's the only downside to the game. But like I said, it is a good game. So for me, that extra third-party download thing, annoying thing, for Ubisoft is worth it because this game is actually fun. If you are by yourself, do not think that the Iron Stone will save you at the beginning of the game. So don't be reckless and just equip the Iron Stone at the beginning. It won't end well for you. Increase 10% chance to bump the targeted dark creature backward on the timeline. Now this is important, and this is what I like Citrine for. This will basically help you out as far as combat is concerned for the ATB. So it can disrupt turn order, which is what you want early on. Now, normally you won't have any Oculi when you start the game, but I got the full game, so I got all the DLC and all that, which is nice, which is what I wanted. I don't know if I want the dodge and the speed boost for now. So this is my setup early on. This will change as we play the game. So that's that. In your inventory, you do have items that will increase your stats. I save these for later for other characters. The only one I use on Aurora is dodge, because her dodge can be low. And defense. No, strength. There we go. I don't give her anything else right now, just because. So right now, her strength, her defense is at 8. Her magic is at 5. Her magic defense is at 6. Her critical hit percent chance is at 1, which is really low. But her speed and her dodge are what's going to save her early on. Now, you may be wondering, wow, your HP and MP is really low. Think of this game as an old Super Nintendo RPG. Left to the Tree of Thorns. It is... The damage in the beginning can be paltry. It's tiny. So you're only going to take 1 or 2 hits here and there. Okay, we can't go that way just yet. This is the only thing I don't like. Is sometimes she doesn't, it doesn't register to go down. Here we go. But let us continue on. So the beginning isn't hard. It can be tedious, but it isn't hard. Sometimes making that jump isn't easy. Right now, don't think you can get any random battles just yet. pretty sure you can't yet. If my memory serves me correctly. Right to the old monastery. This dream is formed from frigid air. Dark spirits fly. I couldn't finish the rhyme because I ran out of time. Yeah, no, it's corny. No, wake up, wake up. Nightmare, let me wake. Papa, where are you? My heart shall break. I'm gonna give him the most annoying voice ever. How water falls with no rain. Who spoke? I did. Shake the dew from your eyes. Before mold grows, that's common sense. A firefly that speaks advice? My supper must have been too dense. Fruit sounds good, but I am lost. Ever heard of an aurora? Why, sir, she is me. Both sir and she. A split aurora. Yeah, split. Perhaps you are some kind of flora. Cease your foolishness at once. I am Aurora. I am she. Oh, why didn't you say so? Follow me? A lady waits. Hair long as a forest stream. With skin like moths and gleaming eyes. A seer, she'll know the way out of this dream. So now we have our little firefly buddy. You control him with the right stick. Yeah, don't worry about him. He looks scary, but he's not that scary. Curious charms, little hands fastened light. Don't you know? These are wishes. Wishes of light left in the dark. Left in the it goes so fast. Follow the orange one to. Yep. Wishes taste delicious. And pretty much you do that. Oops, I did it out of order. That was my fault. You do that in order to gain health and magic back. Okay. This puzzle's easy. I'm not even gonna. Oh. Over this tree, but I cannot fly. These are. I know. Trapped, the door is barred. A scepter round, a translucent seer. Clear as glass, the answer? Said firefly, ignite your rear. Whoa, I barely know you. Do it and I'll show you. Did you just rhyme you with you? I think they just rhymed you with you. Okay. Left trigger to make them glow. And just line up the silhouettes with their pictures above the door. And like that, magic. So a firefly, our path is clear, but who would put a door here? Who was she, I wonder? Remove the sword under. Who spoke? Some sort of ghost? The lady of the forest, I'm sure of this. And now with a pull, a twist, and a yank, Aurora gains her ability to protect herself. Feels real. Look at it. Look at it gleam. Run, that thing looks mean! Fortunately, I wield a sword in this dream. Yeah, Aurora is no damsel in distress. She kicks ass. Now, the cool thing is with our little buddy here, if you come over to a monster, you prevent them from acting on the timeline. While we're busy dealing with the monster with our little firefly buddy, we can actually attack the monster, or defend, or heal. So you have to watch underneath each action. So in this case, heal will use up all of our MP. We'll heal a decent amount, but it's a medium casting time, so it's going to take a while to actually cast this. So you want to watch. We're going to slash this dude. Problem solved. And you can come over here and get more health and more. His magic is that meter under Aurora up in the top left-hand side of the screen. That is pretty much how long you can keep his magic on for. If you run out, you gotta find some more in order to fill that meter up. There are ways it will passively fill up on its own. So it's, you know, it's not the end of the world. If you run out. You can blind a monster, run past them, or encounter them. You can use the Firefly's ability to blind a foe, get behind them, and get a surprise attack on them. So now you see why I have the Aurora's strength. Right now, these tree monsters, she can one-shot them because they're that easy. Now, if I hadn't given her that strength boost, then you would be in a tiny bit of trouble, but not like it's the end of the world. Now, I strongly suggest you get Starlight first. Light Ray's nice, but its casting time is insane. It takes forever to cast this, and you'll get hit at least twice while waiting to cast this. I get this later on, after we beat our first boss. That's when I get Light Ray. Starlight is nice, because this will help you out early on. Or you can go and get the MP upgrade. You know, however you want to play, that's up to you. But me personally, I like getting Starlight first. And if you look out in the distance, you can see a face back there. Who or what is that face? Well, I'm going to end the video here for now. And when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, we'll continue on to figure out what is actually going on. Has Aurora truly passed away? Or has she been swept away to a far, far and mystical, wonderful, and fantastical world? Find out in the next episode of Child of Light. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I'm your host, Michael Gardner, aka Blue Fox 22. Don't forget to stay safe, stay healthy, whenever possible, and above all, stay foxy. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.